Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Evan. In today's video, I'm going to break down exactly the trades that I took today, how I made some money in the stock market. I made about 1.6% today, so pretty solid day. 1% a day keeps the bills away, so keep that in mind. We're not shooting for something super crazy, something that's sustainable that I can consistently do over time, and I think that's something to kind of relay to you guys as well. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to break down how exactly I took my trade today, show you guys some levels on the day, and then we'll discuss basically exactly why the market is pushing up today. And yeah, so hop into my screen real quick. As we can see, we are on TQQQ. So first thing I want to go over are levels. So just hopping straight into this, if you go on the 15-minute time frame, this is where I drew most of my levels. So as you can see, I have a level here as the bottom kind of support, because for the past like 5 days or so, we've been trading within a range. So as you can see here, I basically took my the marking tool, the line tool, put one here, right, and drew it all the way over to right before the market opened. I drew this to the pre-market low, which was right around there, right? So I basically connected those together before the market opened today. So there was my low for the day, and there was my low within that range that we've been trading in. And then obviously the high for the range that we've been trading in was around $18 on TQQQ. So as you can see there, I drew my high, my low, based off of those levels. And then I also drew some intraday kind of resistance ranges for TQQQ, since the report this morning was positive. The non-farm payroll and the jobless claims, I think it was, let me double check, the unemployment rate. So the unemployment rate and the non-farm payroll, so both of those came in basically better than expected. So it began to push the market up, as you can see. So that's why that came out at 8:30, so an hour before the market opened. So I instantly decided to draw those levels because I wanted to know if we're going to push up, where are we going to get like kind of slowed down or like stopped out at, right? So as you can see, we got the top, we got the bottom, and then we have these 2 points in the middle. So this is from the previous day, or not the previous day, but 2 days ago, the high, and that was around 1750, right? So I knew that could definitely be a resistance, and we may keep pushing up to that today. Not completely sure, but I will be done trading for the day today. So and then if you look at this other level, I basically took a resistance point. It's kind of like through here, but I didn't draw it all the way to there. But it is a resistance point on TQQQ, and that was around 1680 as of yesterday. We continuously pushed up to that yesterday and got rejected immediately off of that 1680, or just around between 1680 and 1670. Resistance range. So as you can see, going into today, right as the market opened, here we'll go to the 5-minute time frame so you guys can kind of see a little bit better. But we went basically right up, touched around that area, around that range, got a little bit over it, and then instantly sold off. So I ended up making some money on SQQQ on this huge push down, which is awesome. Decided to lock in profits early on SQQQ because I knew that positive market sentiment could continue to push the market up. And it did. Obviously, we found a support exactly around where I drew that support area. We literally like barely touched it, or almost, we didn't touch it, but we got very, very close to that $16 or around 1605 price point. So then we began pushing up right on TQQQ. I did not buy into TQQQ until basically we broke above this 1680 resistance area. So it pushed up, it pulled back after that resistance area, and then began pushing up. I decided to buy in after that. I bought some shares and sold those, and that was actually the smaller of the two trades. I made more money on SQs than I did on TQs, but it was a great time being able to see those levels and basically watch it get rejected, right? Go down, find support, and then push back up, get rejected a little bit, and then retest and break above. So overall, today was a great trading day. It was very fluent for me anyways. Some people often get like chopped up in when there's huge movements up and down. But if you're able to identify those levels, you can easily pick those out, and you can decide, hey, this is where I want to buy in because there's support here, right? Or this is where I don't want to buy in because there's obvious resistance. So take your time every morning, draw those levels. I swear it will help you. But we're going to look at the market report as well, like I showed you guys earlier. So today we had the non-farm payrolls, and then we had the unemployment rate that really moved the market this morning. So that was at 8:30, so an hour before the market opened. That is where we saw this huge spike up on TQQQ and just the overall market, and we were not able to hold that area, right? We pushed back down, and then obviously leading into market open, we sold right off, but then quickly recovered. So one thing I always like to tell everyone that, like, if you're watching these videos, please learn this one thing. If you don't learn anything else, please learn this. If there is a market report set to come out, please understand when that market report is coming out, and please understand to manage your position before that market report comes out. I was not invested at all before that, before those reports came out. Therefore, I was not affected. If I was in SQs, I would have gotten basically destroyed in my position. So it's very important to manage your position size when you have those market reports coming out. Have the amount of money or the position size that kind of reflects how you want to be affected by it. Don't be all in and then it not going your favor and you lose a bunch of money. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you haven't already, drop a like down below, hit subscribe. I hope you guys are learning something from these videos. I'm trying to give you guys as much knowledge as I can, just kind of explaining the levels and explaining how I basically find my setups and how I find my trades. And yeah, so hope you guys learned something from this video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.